Hello my lovelies, welcome to a new video. Today I have a in-store Yours clothing haul. So if you would like to see the bits that I tried on in Yours clothing, then stay tuned. Hello lovelies, welcome to a new video. Today is a Yours clothing in-store try on haul. Let me introduce myself. I forgot to say hello, my name's Jodie. If you are new here, hi, my name is Jodie. Over on this channel, I do everything to do with plus size fashion, lifestyle and beauty content. I love promoting body confidence and loving yourself just the way you are, no matter what size you are, what colour, what disability you have. We all deserve to look good and feel good, and I just want to promote stepping out your comfort zone and trying new things, trying new colours, trying new styles, and yeah, I just love promoting that over here. I'm also a mum and I do a little bit of lifestyle vlogging, and I also love skincare, haircare and makeup. So this channel has a little bit of everything. If that sounds like a channel you would like to watch and be part of, I would love it if you would become part of my YouTube family. All you need to do is click the big red subscribe button below this video, and don't forget there's a notification button. I do it every time. There's a notification button. If you tap on that, it will notify you every time I've uploaded a new video. And at the end of this video, if you do enjoy it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and do comment down below. And if you like it and you think somebody else would enjoy watching my content, then do go ahead and share my video. I really would appreciate it. So today we have a Yours clothing. I literally had to go to Montford to take some stuff back and get my little man, well he's not so little, but my youngest son's feet measured, and so we went past the Yours clothing shop and I was like, I'm gonna go in there and see what they've got. So I tried on a few things and I thought actually I'll film it and then I can come and talk to you about each item that I tried on. So I've got a little try on clip that I will pop up to the side and then talk to you about each item and what I thought of it. But before we do that, this part of the video has kindly been I don't know if sponsored, it's not a paid collaboration, but a brand called FLEXI reached out to me and asked if they could send me one of their items, one of their products, and I said yes please, and they asked if I could give them a mention on one of my videos. So this part of the video is going to go over into another video where I am showing you the item that I picked up from FLEXI, and I'll meet you back here in a minute. So this is our current setup. This FLEXI desk that we got is our son's gaming area, and he uses it for his gaming, and I'm going to pass it over to him and he's going to sort of tell you about the product and what he likes so much about the desk.
Yeah, so here we have the FLEXI E7 height adjustable desk. New generation. Yeah, the new generation height adjustable desk.
Do you want to show them how they do the height adjustable so you can talk?
Yeah, so here's like the controller. There's 7 different buttons that you can choose from to obviously manoeuvre the desk and how you want it to be moved up or down. So here is just the two, obviously the up and down controls. But if you was to hold this, just like this, it will lock, making it so if you accidentally press it whilst you're doing something, it won't go up and down. And then obviously if you hold it again, it will unlock. But personally, I have a few adjustables. So if you was to press this standing one just here, it will go up to about, I'd say, 5 foot something. Compared to the height of me, I'm 5'10".
So it goes up nice and high.
Yeah, it's like quite a good height. If you're a taller person, it's easily accessible and easy for you to like do your work.
And why do you like to lift it high like this?
Because I have a bunk bed, so with my bunk bed, it goes up high enough for me just to be able to sit on my bed and just watch TV, just like straight from there.
Okay, do you want to lower it a little bit
yeah,
so you can
there's
see it
also
going down?
a USB port on the side of this. So
Oh, so you've got
if
a
you wanted to charge
USB
anything,
port
just here.
just on the side there, which
And
is
then
good. So you can
for
put your
my-
phone in it and charge.
Yeah, and then for my
brilliant.
second preset, like I can even leave my chair under there. Like it's so accurate, it's so good. I have it just for where I normally sit and game, so it will go to the preset of what I normally have it at.
And how strong is this?
It is extremely strong. I've even sat on it and it's lifted me up. It is extremely strong.
It is very, very strong. He's even sat on it and he's a big boy and it even lifted him up. So it's very durable. It's not going to break. It's not one of these desks that are going to break. I think it's perfect for if you're working at home.
Yeah, and even if like you're a gamer and you like rage or something, this not going to break. It's really
you hear? So if you're a gamer and you rage a little bit and, you know, bang your hand on the top of it, it's not going to break. It is so strong. Honestly, you absolutely love this desk, don't you?
Yeah, and also another thing about it, the cable management is also like really good. If I put it back up, you can see the panel on the underneath that allows you to tuck all your cables in. Obviously, there's just this one cable.
So just underneath here, you've got, is it this bit here you're talking about?
This cable, literally.
So just
there's
underneath.
so many wires that have just been tucked in. Like you just slide them in just like that, and they'll stay there. It's really good.
That's brilliant. So you've got no hanging wires. It just literally has a sort of slot to keep them all nice and tidy. And then
another thing that I'd say, if you was to actually just get the desk, like I'm 13 myself, so I put this desk together myself. I think it's actually very like it wasn't like too easy, but it was quite easy to get the gist of. Like the tutorial was very helpful.
The instructions and stuff like that.
If you like, you can scan the QR code to get the tutorial on YouTube.
Okay, so what he said is you can, on the instructions, you've got a QR code that you can tap it on your phone and then it will bring you a tutorial up on YouTube how to put the desk together. My 13-year-old Kamali put this together by himself, so like I said,
I even pulled it up the stairs and boy,
it is very heavy, so like, you know, be careful.
More durable, like,
but yeah, it is absolutely solid. And then what did you get? They sent you an extra something extra, which is over here. You've got a few wires that are tucked behind.
It is a, what's it called?
An extension plug.
An extension plug.
It screws on.
From the bottom, like there's 2 screws here. It just screws on. And you can have 3 extra plugs, and then you have a USB port and a USB-C port.
So this is this doesn't come with the desk, but this actually is an accessory that you can actually purchase from FLEXI Spot.
I would say it's very worth it.
They've got loads of accessories which are really good to sort of kit yourself out for your sort of workspace. So yeah, we also got that extension lead, which is,
even if that doesn't give you like enough, what's it called, room to plug stuff in, even just down there I've got, it's just like a big shoebox that I've got an extension lead in, plug
they can put that
into
hide, they can put that in there. But I think you can actually get a
bigger one.
You can get a bigger one.
I personally chose that one.
Yeah,
I thought it was more stylish.
Like, overall, what would you rate? How would you rate
personally,
this?
I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. Like,
you love it, don't you?
I really like it. I think one of the best desks I've had. Like,
because all the others have been.
I've put a couple holes in my previous desk, but this one is not going anywhere.
Yeah, it is a very solid. It's got a beautiful worktop as well. It's a bamboo finish with white legs, and yeah, overall we're so happy with it, and we've had it for a while because we wanted to. We want
6 or 7 months.
No, not that long, but we actually wanted to test it out, try it out, see if we like it, and we only like to sort of share things on our channel that we know that we love, tried and tested, and we're definitely going to give this one a thumbs up. It's an excellent desk. So that was our desk that FLEXI Spot has kindly sent out to us. So thank you very much to FLEXI Spot for gifting us with that desk. My son absolutely loves it, and like I said, he has loved it ever since he got it. He honestly uses it every single day, and it's got such great features. It's very, very strong as well. If you are interested in looking at that desk or anything else that FLEXI Spot sells, then do look down in the description box below. Their link will be down there, and I'm not sure if they've given me a discount code. If they have, I will pop that down in the description box. They also have a September sales on, so do check them out so you can get a good discount, especially in the September sales that they've got going on. So without further ado, let's get on and let's show you the first item from Yours Clothing. Okay, so when I first went into the store, I had a little look around. So I'll put the clip to the side of me looking around, and they had some sort of like on trend display, so the pieces that were quite on trend. So I had a look in that section, and the first item that really caught my eye was this white sort of lace blouse with beautiful frilling around the neckline. And it had kind of like, not balloon sleeves, but the sleeves were like elasticated with these beautiful fabric covered buttons. Really, really nice. It actually reminded me of a blouse I was looking at on online on Next, but it was a bit more pricey on Next. So as soon as I see it, I was like, I need to try this on. I tried it on. I weren't too sure in the sizing what I was gonna try, was whether it was gonna be a 22-24 or a 26-28. I weren't too sure if the 22-24 was gonna fit me. I don't know why, because normally whenever I buy sort of like a shirt or a blouse, I always go for a size straight 24. Like I always, because of my tummy area is a little bit larger, so I always go for a 24. So with it being a 22-24, I was thinking, is it going to come up a bit small? But I did try the 22-24 on, and it was absolutely perfect, and I absolutely loved it. I honestly loved the blouse. I don't know if it's a blouse or a shirt, but I really loved it. I loved the sort of two tassel details where you can leave it open or you can tie it up in a little bow at the front. It just felt really comfortable. It was nice and like loose around my tummy area, so it wasn't too tight. And I love the fact that the arms were a bit see-through as well, so they had like the kind of lace detail, so you could see a little bit of your skin on the arm bits. Does that even make sense? You know what I'm talking about. The length of it was really nice as well, covered over your tummy, over your bum, but it didn't look too long, because I do feel like with Yours Clothing sometimes they go a little bit too long in the body with some of their tops, but I feel like it was just right. Like the length of it was just right. I was gonna buy this, but I really stopped myself from buying it because I was like, Jodie, you really don't need it. You've got tops at home that you haven't even worn yet. So yeah, but if I keep thinking about it, then I may just go and pick it up, or I may just order it online. I really, really liked it. It definitely gets a thumbs up from me. I'd highly recommend it. And it also did come in a black as well, so you've got an option of the black or the sort of white creamy colour. And yeah, overall a really, really nice top, so it definitely gets a thumbs up from me. So next I tried on a pair of the Aviator black skinny jeans in a long leg. I'm not too sure if they had kind of like the length of them, but they just had 22 long. So I tried them on in a size 22 long. And I'll be honest, I didn't have high hopes for them, because I tried jeans on in Yours Clothing quite a while ago and I wasn't really a fan of their skinny jeans. They just didn't feel comfortable. They didn't feel sort of, they didn't give me the feeling that I wanted them to give me. But then trying these on now, I was like, oh my God, these are so nice. They are a really nice pair of skinny jeans, and ones that I'm going to go through my wardrobe and stuff like that. I really need to sort out my clothes and stuff and start putting away my summer bits, and just to kind of see what I've got for sort of autumn, winter. And I think I've only got one pair of black really nice skinny jeans that I like, so I may pick these up. I may order them online, but they were really comfortable. They come up really lovely and high-waisted. Like I said, I'm in between a size 22, 24, and the 22 were perfect for me. It really depends on how you like to wear your jeans, but for me, a skinny jean, I like them lovely and tight because they do loosen over the course of you wearing them. And yeah, I really like them. They were jet black, they were nice and long, and they come up really high-waisted, and yeah, I moved about in them and they were really comfortable. So for me, they definitely get a thumbs up. So just to say as well, this day I wasn't wearing no makeup, so the try on was me just no makeup. I actually went to the shops. I had a pair of like joggers, wide leg joggers on, and a Nike t-shirt and my jean jacket, really just casual and comfy. So the t-shirt that I had on was obviously a Nike t-shirt, and I did ask the lady, have you got any t-shirts in store? And there wasn't really no t-shirts for me to try on, because I wanted to try the jeans on. No, actually, I got a shirt to try the jeans on with, but there was a skirt, which I'm going to show you next, and I loved this skirt, and I didn't buy it. I didn't buy anything because I was like, no, do not. I had to really stop myself from buying anything, but this skirt, I think I'm definitely going to buy it. It was so nice. It's just like a black skirt. The material was kind of textured, which you'll see in the cutaway. You'll see I lift the sort of skirt up so you can see it. It does look like it has a little like silver detailing on it, but it's not. It's just the security tag that was placed in the front of the skirt at the top of the little slit. So just bear in mind, it doesn't have like a silver detailing. It was just a security tag, but it's got a slit up the right side, I think it is. And what I loved about this skirt was, although it was kind of like a body conny skirt, I got it in a size 24, and it sort of skimmed over my tummy. So it skimmed over my tummy, and then the bottom part of my tummy, because it wasn't super duper tight, and the way it fell, it didn't sort of like cling to sort of my whole outline of my tummy. It kind of just went straight down, and honestly, I think it looked just so flattering. It was so nice. I tried it on with my Nike t-shirt, but what I did was I turned my Nike t-shirt around just so that you couldn't see the Nike tick, because I really wanted to see what it looked like with just like a plain t-shirt, and I absolutely loved it. I remember the price of this skirt. It was £19.99, and I absolutely loved it. I'd definitely say if you're in between sizes, go for the larger size. Go for your larger size. So I'm in between a size 22, 24, and I tried the jeans on in a 22, but the skirt I got in a 24 because I didn't want it to be too tight, too snug, and it was perfect. 24 was absolutely perfect. I feel like I will probably get so much wear out of this skirt, even though when it comes to kind of the colder months like autumn and winter, I don't really tend to grab a dress or skirt, but I want to make a conscious sort of conscious decision, like conscious choice to wear skirts more in other months other than just the summer sort of hot months. I really do like it when I see, you know, women wearing a skirt with a t-shirt and then like a jacket or whatever. I really want to get into that. So I think that this skirt is going to be my way forward. I definitely think I could wear that skirt with like a pair of trainers, a t-shirt, and just really kind of dress it down, but at the same time you could dress it up as well. So yeah, overall I absolutely love that skirt. If you can tell, I've spoken about it for like 3 minutes, and it definitely gets a thumbs up from me. I will say I will link all of these items that I'm showing you down below in the description box, even though I don't have them to hand, but I can go online and get the links for you, so they'll all be down in the description box for you. So next up was a pair of wide leg animal print trousers. So I picked up 2 sizes in these. I tried them on in the 22, 24, which they fit, but they were a little bit sort of more tighter on my tummy area, and I was like, oh, I feel like these look a bit too tight around the tummy area. They wasn't uncomfortably tight, but they were quite, you know, yeah, they were like, I just felt like they needed to be looser basically. So I then went to try the 26, 28, and that's what you're going to see in the clip. However, the 26, 28, I feel like they were a little bit too big for me. So it was really, really quite annoying because I did feel like the 22, 24 were just a little bit too tight, but the next size up was just, I think, too baggy. Like they felt too loose, even though maybe you might look at the clip and think actually they look quite nice, and you can't tell. They did feel like they were a little bit too loose. They are so, so nice, and like you guys know, I'm really getting into my animal print. I'm in my animal print era, and I just felt like with a white t-shirt, a jean jacket, you know, a pair of trainers, they would look really nice. And actually you could take them all through the year and wear them even in the summer, so they're quite versatile. You could actually dress them up or dress them down. So I really did like them, they just didn't fit right. The sizing just wasn't right for me, but they definitely get a thumbs up from me as well. So next I tried with those black jeans, the skinny Ava jeans, I tried on a white shirt. Now I can't help it, I get so sucked in when I see a crisp white shirt, and I just had to try it. So I picked up this lovely crisp white shirt with like quite big collars on the shirt. We've only had one button though, but it had quite a big collar, nice and long. I think it was a little bit longer in the back than it was in the front, if I can remember rightly. I mean, when I tried it on, it was nice, but nothing special. It was just like a really nice, just white shirt. I do feel like you know, even though it's just a white shirt, you can get some white shirts that are so, so nice. And I think it really depends on the cut of the shirt. However, I just think that the cut of this shirt wasn't really for me. I mean, it looked okay, but I would love a white shirt, and I actually have one or two kind of, not shirts, they're sort of shirt blouses, and they're cut a little bit more in and then come out a little bit, so you're kind of a bit more A-lined, and I feel like that type of shirt really does suit my body shape. So this was kind of more of a boxy shirt, and yeah, it was really nice. If you're on the market for, you know, a nice white shirt, then yeah, I would recommend it. But for me, it didn't sort of like, it didn't give me that je ne sais quoi, as I always say. It didn't give me that little something that I thought, oh yeah, I really like this, I want to, you know, I want to take it home. So that was the next item, and I mean, I'll give it a thumbs up. It was okay, but nothing special. So next I tried on this black and green kind of shirt dress, and it looked really nice on the hanger actually. And there was the same style of dress but in like a black and white print, but the print wasn't the same as the green and white, the green and black print. It was a different type of print, but I really liked the look of the black and green one, so I thought I'll give that a try. I tried it on in a size 22, 24, and it was really lovely. Like, I think it was really nice going through sort of to autumn and winter. A really nice dress, one that you could wear to work, one that you could wear sort of casually. I think it's definitely an on-trend dress, I would say. Like, definitely one that I think a lot of people are going to like. You know what? Do you know what? That was a bit weird. Do you know what? I tried that on and I liked it, and I thought, very nice. But actually, when I look back at the clip, I like it even more. I think it looks nicer in the clip than when I kind of looked at it in my eye. And sometimes it's like that. Sometimes I will try things on and I go, oh, I really like this. And when I'm editing it back, I think, actually, I don't like it as much as I really was, you know, saying I really liked it. When I look back on the camera and look at the footage, I'm like, actually, I don't like it as much. However, this was in reverse. I liked it, but I didn't think it was anything special. But then when I look back at the footage, I was like, oh, I actually really like that dress. So this dress sort of caught me by surprise, and yeah, I really like it. The material was lovely. It wasn't too thick, wasn't too thin. Right there in the middle, you had a pull-in sort of drawstring to cinch you in at the waist, so it gave you a nice shape. Long sleeves. The buttons went down. I don't think the buttons went all the way down. I think it was just at the top. But it was a really nice dress. The colour was beautiful, and definitely would look lovely if you had some black tights on and some boots. I think that would look beautiful with a nice sort of sort of black coat over the top or whatever. Definitely one that I would highly recommend going into the colder months. A perfect little dress if you are a dress wearer in the colder months. I so want to be one of those women, but I'm not. But I am really going to make a conscious decision to be more of one of those. I want to wear skirts in all weather, but yeah, if it happens, we'll see. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, overall, I'd definitely give that dress a thumbs up. And next, I think, and last, I think that was the last one that I tried on. My son went and got a puffer jacket. We went past it a couple of times and I said, oh, I really like that. And then when I was trying the stuff on, he said, Mum, do you want me to go and get that jacket so you can try it on? So I said, yeah, go on, why not? So he brought it in, and he brought it in a sort of grey, sort of marble grey colour, like a dark grey. No, marble grey's light, isn't it? It was like a coral grey, that's it. There we go. It was more like a coral grey, and I wouldn't have necessarily picked that colour myself, but actually I really liked it on. It was really, really nice. I will say I tried the 22-24 on, and I was starting to get in a bit of a rush at that time. We had to leave to get to boxing because my son had his boxing class. So I was rushing and I didn't zip it up. I do think that I would need a size bigger to be able to zip it up, because it did feel a bit snug, sort of, you know, bringing it in close together. So I definitely say I would have had to gone up in size with that. And also bear in mind, I only had a t-shirt underneath. So if you know, in the colder months and you're wearing a jumper underneath, yeah, I definitely think I'd need a size 26 in that and not a 22-24. So, but I really, really loved it, and it definitely gets a thumbs up from me. A really nice jacket. It well, in the store they had it in the grey and they also had it in the black, and I really liked it. Overall, everything I tried on, I really, really liked. The only thing I wasn't really sort of like blown away by was the white shirt. Yeah, the white shirt and the green and black dress. I wasn't really overly blown away, but then when I look back at the footage, I was like, actually, that's really nice. So yeah, like everything I tried on, thumbs up. But apart from that, I couldn't really find much more that I liked in the store. Maybe I wasn't looking hard enough. And then I was thinking to myself, actually, maybe does this warrant me ordering some more bits from Yours Clothing and giving you a proper big sort of autumn Yours Clothing haul? I think it does, you know, guys. I think I do want to give Yours Clothing a try. I think I'll leave it a week or two to see what more things they come up with as we're sort of going into the beginning of September, middle of September. So I'll give it a couple of weeks, see what more they bring out for the autumn, and then I'll order a bunch of stuff and do you a bigger at-home try on haul. So yeah, I think that's about it. I hope that this style of video was okay for you, because obviously I haven't got the item and wasn't holding it up, but I just thought, actually, why not? It saves me money as well, saves me having to order and send it all back and stuff like that, and I still got to try the things on. I still am able to give you my opinion on what it felt like. And like I said, I am really in two minds whether to just order the shirt, the blouse. That blouse, I loved it, and the skirt, I loved it so, so much. I love the puffer jacket as well. So they're definitely ones that probably I might order sort of in the next couple of weeks. But overall, I was really, really happy with what I did try on. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and let me know what your favourite item was that I tried on in the haul. Like I said, I had no makeup on that day. I was just sort of like, you know, had no I didn't have it in my head that I was actually going to do it, but I did. So I hope it's okay. I know you guys don't mind anyway. And yeah, I really do look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you all for watching. If you did like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, comment down below, let me know if you picked anything up nice from Yours Clothing or anywhere else lately. And if you have any video suggestions, do pop them in I was going to say the description box. Do pop them in the comments down below. I do read them, and I do, you know, if I can do the video, I will. So yeah, thank you, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care. God bless. Mwah. Bye, guys.